Hey guys, it's Cecilia Mura here. Welcome back. All my social media will be down in the description box below. Follow me, tweet me, and become a Patreon today. Subscribe. It helps me a lot. Ring the notification bell so you know when I post. Thank you so much. Now, this is episode 25 of Cecilia Pace the Podcast. And in today's podcast episode, I want to talk about how anime saved my life. Now, I used to be, back in the day when I was younger, I used to be very introverted. And I never had a lot of friends because I was just to myself a lot. And I was really depressed when I was younger. And I never really, knew where I fit in or knew anything about what I like to do or whatever. And I was trying to find my place in the world, basically. And as I got older, it got harder and harder for me because I was always to myself, and all I did was play my Game Boy and play Pokemon all day, every day. I would even try to sneak into school sometimes, and Mom would get mad. But one day, when I was in high school, I've seen anime like Pokemon and stuff, but I never knew it was anime for some reason. I never knew that that's what it was called, anime. I just knew it as a kid's cartoon. So, when I got into high school, I was in, I think, 10th grade, and I had this goth chick, and the only reason why I'm calling her a goth chick because she was goth. So, no offense to the goth community. I love the culture, I love the outfits, the makeup, everything. I love all that. But her name was Holly, and we're still best friends to this day. She introduced me to anime. She opened my eyes to a whole new world. And to be completely honest, if she would have never did that, I would have been probably still miserable. Ever since when she introduced me to anime, I was enamored. I started reading manga, buying manga from Barnes and Nobles. Like, I was trying to get into different types of anime. I didn't care what it was. I was watching it. Even if even if it wasn't even my genre, I loved it. Now I have my own genre. I like romance, shoujo, horror, psychological, I like all that stuff. And, the typical not safe for work stuff. If you want to get technical. But I loved it. And I even love those little DVDs she used to give me, where they have, episodes of all different anime. They're it's a CD, but it doesn't have just one anime on it. It has it has first episodes of different anime. That's when I saw Deers. It was called Deers. I love that show. I watched that show 50 million times. She gave me the series because she had it. So she gave me the DVDs, and I was watching it. I watched it so much, the CD got damaged. But now that, there's, I can buy my own stuff. I bought the DVDs. I bought the manga when I could read manga online. So, if you don't want to spend the money, because, people, it's a pandemic. But, yeah, she introduced me to anime figures. I'm not really into figures because it's just not my thing. I think they're adorable, but they're expensive, and nobody got time for it. And I don't really know where to put them right now. So, maybe one day if I get a house, I'll have a room dedicated to figures and anime. And when I get my own office, I'll dedicate a section to anime. But for right now, I'm good with my DVDs, my manga, and there we go. But it really helped me through high school. I would go on the weekends and buy manga, and at that time, it was more popular to buy it So I would be spending my whole check on just on books. And at that time, the books didn't come out like that, so you would have to wait. And then, my dad, God bless his soul, when he was alive, he used to, when he would get paid, he would buy us 2 manga. He would just buy it for us. And I was in heaven. But then I lost a lot of them because my mom, she didn't want that in her house because she claimed it was going to burn down the house. I don't know how. But I think because she didn't want it in my house because it was too many. So I had to give them to my sister, my older sister, her kids. I gave them to them because, they had a house. We had a house too, but they weren't going to complain. She wasn't going to complain about them having manga. So, but I had a lot of manga. I had yaoi, hentai, I had all that, yo. And I gave all that to them, but not thinking that, oh my God, they're way younger than me. Like, I totally forgot. So, it was crazy. And I got in a lot of trouble. But I really do wish I would have kept my manga back then. Because I had a lot. And I was, I bought all those books with my own money. Some of them were given to me, but majority of them I bought with my own money. And Holly would bring manga. She would buy manga, and she would bring them to school, and she would say, "Oh, do you want this? $20. Do you want this one? $15." She would basically sell me her books, and I wouldn't care because I was gonna go buy them anyway. So if I can get them from my friend for cheaper, and I know she needs the money at the time, let me help my friend out. And plus, I'm getting the book I want, she's getting the money, so we both break away even. And I just feel like there's a really nasty, conversations about anime, like, oh, anime, no, anime is amazing, and I love it. And I will never, ever say nothing bad about anime. People would make anime bad and take it negatively and all that stuff. People do that. It has nothing to do with the anime. People turn anime into what has been deemed and everything. That's why it gets this bad rap, because people don't know how to, people abuse things like everything else. So I just want to give my input on anime and how it's beautiful, how I'm not like obsessed with anime. I like it, I enjoy it, but I know when to back away and be like, okay, this is anime, I'm a reality, there's a line. You know what I'm saying? There's a line for me. I don't go and dress up in costume, which I'm not faulting the people that do. That's nice, that's great, that's amazing. But I don't do any of that. I don't go to conventions. I just watch it, read it, love it, and then I turn it off and goodbye. Like, I feel like you gotta have a healthy, line, so you don't get swept up in the craziness of other people and their shenanigans. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today. Like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below what's your favorite anime or your favorite comic to read, or manga, to be specifically correct. And like, follow, tweet me, and become a Patreon today. Subscribe. Remember, it helps me a lot. Hit the notification bell so you know when I post. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright. Bye.